Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the channel. My name is DaReal, and we are here with some NBA 2K Mobile, and we are back with another episode of Worth the Hype, where we take the top event reward players, we build them out so that you can get them ready for some head-to-head gameplay or tourneys. So let's get into it. So this week's event was the Gauntlet. It featured the Amber Bill Russell, which we already claimed, the Cosmic Jasper Kobe Bryant, and last but not least, the Plasma Quartz Magic Johnson, which we're claiming right now. Now, this Magic Johnson, I say it all the time, he's a top tier point guard, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to compare Magic Johnson with the other point guards in the GOAT theme. And don't worry, I got a bigger breakdown coming soon where we'll break down all the point guards as well. But for this video, we're just going to focus on the GOAT theme. So Magic Johnson is one of the point guards, Jerry West, Stephen Curry, Oscar Robertson, and John Stockton. And we can also argue those are some of the GOAT point guards of all time anyway, right? So looking at the point guards, right, the first stat is shoot off dribble. You want to make sure all your point guards have a 5 in that stat. It's super important for them to be able to create shots for themselves, especially on the pick and roll. Point guards have a 5 in that stat. Doesn't surprise me. Next is layups and dunks. You can see most of these point guards have a 3. Magic Johnson is the only one with a 4. The fact that he's a lot taller than most of these point guards definitely helps with that, layups and dunks being higher, but you'll see that it also helps him on the defensive end as well. That's why I joke around and say that he really is the counter to Curry if he can keep up with his dribbles. Now, mid-range shooting, all the players have a 5, which is really good. You need a player that can hit that mid-range shot off the pick and pop. As far as three-point shot, the only players with a 5 are Jerry West, Stephen Curry, and John Stockton. Now, I gotta admit, Stephen Curry's 5 is not the same as the other two. I would actually say that Stephen Curry secretly might have a 6 or 7, but the stat shows a 5 because this gameplay says otherwise, right? Post scoring, the only player with a 5 in this category is Magic Johnson. He is a big guard. It definitely comes with advantages. The next highest stat is Jerry West with a 4 and Oscar Robertson. Now, you might argue, why is post scoring important for your point guard? You just want to be able to create offense inside and outside. When you're trying to create offense inside and outside, it also gives you opportunity to create plays for your teammates as well. So if you're strong in the paint and you're not going to get the ball stolen from you and you're going to be able to sustain that defense from your opponent, it allows you to hit the wing players with much more ease. Now, agility, Magic Johnson has a 5 along with Stephen Curry and Oscar Robertson, one of the most important stats for speed. This determines your speed without the ball, where the playmaking determines speed with the ball. Now, for strength, Magic Johnson and Oscar Robertson are only players with a 5. Jerry West has a 4, and you can see the rest are a lot lower. Strength is very important because it determines how much contact you can take when driving to the rim, trying to get a rebound. As far as rebounding, only 2 players have a 4, and that's Magic Johnson and Oscar Robertson. Having a point guard who can grab rebounds is very important, especially with a lot of people using Nikola Jokic, Karl Anthony Towns. Those are centers that are going to be out on the perimeter a lot of the times. So if your point guard could be down low to grab rebounds, it can create more opportunities for them to get shots or for them to cut to the rim and get an easy layup and dunk. Next is playmaking. The only player with a 6 in that stat inside the game is Magic Johnson, plus the triple doubles players, but those are kind of an anomaly. That theme was focused on increasing everybody's stats. The rest of the players in this theme have a 5, which is pretty solid as well. Defending Magic has a 5 as well, which is the same as Jerry West and Oscar Robertson. Now, I will argue that Magic Johnson's 5 in defense really should be like a 6 or 7 because he is a good shot blocker because of the height advantage he has over Damian Lillard, Stephen Curry, Trae Young, Baron Davis, Derrick Rose. It really is helpful. Now, against bigger guards like LaMelo Ball, Luka, Ben Simmons, he's obviously not going to be able to have that advantage, but then that's where the other stats kick in, right? Magic is just overall the best point guard inside this game, and I believe the stats support that, and his gameplay will support that as well, as you will see soon. All right, so now that we broke down Magic, we're going to play him up with the other 2 event rewards, right, which is Kobe Bryant and Bill Russell. With Magic Johnson, I do like wearing the KD 13s. This brings up his agility up to a 6, defending up to a 7, and strength up to a 7. So he's going to be a very, very strong guard. He already has a 6 in playmaking, which is great, and he has a 5 in mid-range. Now, once I do build out a mentor for Magic, I will focus on making a mentor that's going to bring up his layups and dunks and his 3-point shot. which will make Magic a little bit better. He's still not going to be as good as a shooter as Stephen Curry, but he'll be able to hit those three-pointers if he's open. For Kobe Bryant, we are working on these legendary shoes, the LeBron 14s. This maxes out his agility, and it brings up Kobe Bryant's strength up to a 5, which will allow him to get a lot more poster dunks. Now, as far as mentors, for Kobe, we want to bring up his playmaking. That's the big difference between him and Jordan. Kobe has the 5 and 3-point shot, whereas Jordan has the 5 in playmaking, right? That's the key difference between the two players. You'll be able to see that for yourself, but they're both elite shooting guards for sure. For Bill Russell, I am working on these legendary shoes. This maxes out his rebounding. The other stats on these shoes are pretty good as well. They will help out some of his stats. I believe they boost up agility and strength. So those are stats that will definitely help Bill Russell become an even more dominant rebounder and put back dunker. So looking at this squad though, if we were to build out this team for chemistry, we got a strong inside scorer with Kobe. He's pretty decent on the perimeter as well. We got a great playmaker. We got a very solid rebounder. We're going to substitute these two players though. I do need some 3-point shooting on this team. So we're going to take out Kawhi Leonard, even though arguably he is a pretty good shooter, but I feel better having Kevin Durant as my main 3-point bucket getter. You can see I already have him with maxed out 3-point shot and the 6 in playmaking. And I'm going to boost up his agility up to a 6 and his mid-range up to a 6 with these Air Jordan 10s. I'm going to take out Kevin McHale because I would like a power forward who can hit the mid-range really consistently, can also crash the paint, and can also hit a 3-point shot if necessary. So I'm going to throw in Paolo Banchero, one of the most recent event rewards, who I think is a bucket getter as well. Paolo, we're going to throw in the Curry 1s, brings up agility up to a 6, playmaking up to a 6, and defending up to a 6. So I really like this combination. So that's the squad we're going to use. Let's jump into some tourneys and let's see exactly the hype about Magic Johnson. We're going to jump into the Plasma Quartz round 1. Since I'm going to be using Magic Johnson, I might as well grind and try to get more Jade rings, since I'm going to get assists with a Lakers player. How's your gauntlet grind going? What players you have so far and who you hyped to get on your team? I mean, this is one of the best themes that comes out every year. It's definitely very exciting to get these all-time greats on your team. They all have prime players, so if they are the highest power player on your team, they get that extra boost as well. I mean, it's just incredible. Magic's wide open for 3. He's taking it. Splash. Gotta respect the jumper. There goes that defense. And he's gonna show you the bunnies right there. See? Strong guard. Kenny Smith ain't stopping that, man. Got the fast break going. We're gonna hit the Mamba. Catch and shoot. Buckets, baby. Magic's cutting. Right there, Bill Russell. Big man moves. You know he got that. Strip, we going. We're gonna hit Bill again. Slam it down this time around. We're gonna find Paolo Banchero right there. Buckets. I told you, he's deadly from the corner. Right there, court vision, finds Paolo Banchero again. That's exactly why they wanted Paolo on the squad. Inside, outside threat. Magic, top of the key. You already know. Showtime. Bring it down. It's a strong man right there. Ref is hype. Coach is hype. Magic's going to the rim. He finds Kobe. Bring it down. Monster jam from the Mamba. Right there, the Paolo in the corner again. He got those. Magic's getting these dimes. Strip, we going. Right there. Got him cutting. We're making Paolo look like an all-star right now. Kobe right there. I mean, Paolo, we got him again. Magic Johnson just got his 10th assist. Magic's going. We got Bill Russell right there in the paint. That's easy, automatic. There you have it. Gameplay of Plasma Quartz, GOAT Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, and Bill Russell. As expected, these players are worth the hype. Y'all already knew that. Every single GOAT player is. Man, it feels great to be using Magic Johnson, one of my favorite point guards inside this game. And I hope that y'all can see there's a ton of value in using Magic on your squad as well. As always, I appreciate all the support. I will catch everyone in the next video. Peace out.